Yo, everybody, what's good, man? Sorry about how I look. I've been sleeping and just got up. Phone been going off. I gotta drive at a crackhead hour tonight, but I'm going back to sleep. I just want to touch on the day. Plus, I had a hard day too. I've been up since 2 o'clock last night driving with a load I had. Got rid of it. But besides that issue, I want to touch on this issue. It's still out there. You know, for those who don't believe it, it's still out there. You know, I don't want to say the word, but I'm finna touch on this note right quick. I kind of had a little bad day too. I did a mistake earlier, but I get to that as I talk about the situation. I went to a shipper today, and I went to go pick my load up. One of the drive managers was telling me, he was like, "Hey, Lamont, just drop your trailer and bobtail up out of there, come to the yard, do your break, and then in the morning, you know, when you get out of your break, just go and pick the load up. It'll definitely be ready." Well, that's what I was trying to do, but then at the same time, since when I got there, I was telling the girl, which is the girl that was at the guard shack, I gave her the number for the load. I just hit her with it, you know what I mean, just to see if it was ready. And she told me that the load was ready. With that being said, I'm trying to cut this story short, but keep it, you know what I mean? But anyway, she was telling me that it was ready. So she gave me all the instructions, what to do and everything. So I did all the instructions. I parked where I was supposed to park. And I go inside, you know, politely, you know what I mean? Everything I do is business, strictly business, you know what I mean? Just because of the way how I look or however I come at you or whatever the situation is, I'm still on point. I'm business. This is business, you know what I mean? But anyway, I went to the truck, and being that I got held up yesterday, I didn't feel like going through that situation today. So, you know, I went inside. All I said to the guy was, "Hey, listen, you know," I didn't say it with an attitude or nothing. I was like, "Hey, how you doing, man? Yeah, I just want you to know that, you know, if it's any problem, if it's not a problem, I could come in the morning and pick the load up if it's possible. I can't force nothing to be ready and it's not ready." I don't know where that came from, but I wasn't talking about that, you know. Like I told him, I said, I'm not rushing you. I wasn't rushing you. I didn't come in here for that. I came here to just let you know what I was finna do. You know, like I said, I don't like to kill my hours. That's another thing. So I got ready to go. Even with him saying that, whoever he said it, I got ready to go. I went outside. I told the female, I was like, "Hey, listen, I'm going to just pick it up in the morning." She was like, "What you mean? It's ready. Hold on, okay, let me check." So she called somebody else. I guess the person who did the load, who finished the load. And they was like, "Yeah, it's ready." Why the driver ain't come get it? Which is me. So she hung up the phone. She was like, "You see, it's ready. I'm looking at it on the computer. It's saying it's 100%. And I was like, "Well, that's not what it." So when she called, she made another call. And when she called, you know, the guy right there lied and said that this is what I said, but the way he did it was like a lie. I did say I was coming to pick it up in the morning, but he made it look like that I wasn't trying to wait when I didn't care about waiting. The thing was, the load was ready. You sitting on my load. For what reason? I don't know why. You see what I'm saying? But you got all your other drivers. I don't want to say how I want to say it. I'm not trying to say it in a disrespectful way, but you have these other drivers who's been sitting just like me, and they're leaving with the load, leaving with their loads. All of a sudden, it's just me. I mean, you wanted to have an issue with me? I wasn't finna do that. And so with that being said, I hope you guys know what I'm trying to get at with this situation. I didn't like that at all. You know, I guess he thought I was gonna cut up, nut up. I didn't do none of that. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, that's my money. You know what I mean? And just because you knocked me off from that spot, you're not going to take food out of my mouth. You see what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to say is you guys got to stay head on, man. You know what I mean? You got to keep your head on right, because you got people out here that'll knock you off from stuff, man. And that's not good. You know what I mean? Yeah, at the end of the day, it's respect. But at the same time, you know, if that's a spot that's going to bring you money, keep you with money, and maybe give you the way home, why even go through that? So I don't know what his problem was, you know what I mean? But I took it like a G, man, you know what I mean? I was the bigger man today about that. And, you know, I made a little mistake today. I was so mad and frustrated, man. I made a mistake and left the pump in the gas thing. It wasn't working anyway. And when I pulled off, I made a mistake and snatched that out. You know, it was just a big mess, man. The driver behind me wasn't no good. He wanted to see it. He ain't even tell me, hey, get you, you know what I mean? He, you know, that's how people is, man. You know, they want to see you mess up out here, but, you know, God had it fixed where nothing didn't get messed up anyway, you know. But that's what happens when you get knocked off. But yeah, man, you know, I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to tell y'all, man, you know, things out here is rough, man. It ain't as easy, however, who says it, peaches and cream and strawberries and stuff. Bullshit ass lie. But just to let y'all know, man, keep your head up and keep your head right, man. Don't let nobody knock you off from your money. You get your money, and don't let nothing come in the way of stopping you from doing anything. You know what I mean? Now, if they run up on you, that's a different story. Because run up on me, I'm hey, clean shot. I'm going to knock you out. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, this your boy. I'm checking out, man. Peace.